Alright, be honest for a second. How many times have you already watched that one show and still press play like it's your first time? Friends? Harry Potter? That one movie you can literally quote line by line. Yeah, you're not alone. And no, it's not because you're boring, lazy, or out of new things to watch. It's psychology. Let's talk about why some people rewatch the same shows and movies again and again, and what it secretly says about their mind. Here's the funny part first. You scroll Netflix for 25 minutes. You reject every new show like you're judging a reality contest. And then you go, okay, fine, Friends it is. Again. Why? Because your brain loves comfort more than surprises. New shows come with effort. New characters. New plots. New emotions. Your brain is like, ugh, homework. But familiar shows? No effort. No stress. No thinking. You already know who survives. You already know who breaks up. You already know the ending. And that's exactly why it feels safe. Psychologists call this predictive comfort. When you rewatch something, your brain knows what's coming. And that creates a calm feeling. Think of it like listening to your favorite song. You don't listen to it because it's new. You listen because it feels right. Same thing with shows. For people who overthink a lot, or feel mentally tired, rewatching becomes a way to rest the mind. No surprises. No shocks. Just vibes. Now here's something interesting. People who rewatch shows are often emotionally intelligent. Sounds weird, right? But it's true. They don't watch just for the plot. They watch for emotions. They notice small details, expressions, dialogues that hit differently the second or third time. The first time you watch a movie, you follow the story. The second time, you understand the feelings. That's why certain scenes hit harder even though you already know what's coming. You're not rewatching the story. You're re-experiencing the emotion. Another big reason? Control. Life is unpredictable. Messages left on scene. Plans getting canceled. Unexpected problems. But your favorite show? Always the same. Always reliable. Always there. You press play, and for 20 minutes, life behaves. That sense of control is comforting, especially during stressful phases. That's why people often rewatch shows late at night. Not because they're bored, but because they want peace. Let's talk about nostalgia. Rewatching old shows activates memories. You're not just watching the show. You're remembering who you were when you first watched it. Maybe you were younger, less stressed, more hopeful. Your brain connects the show with that version of you. So when life feels heavy, your mind quietly says, let's go back there for a while. That's not escapism. That's emotional self-soothing. And no, rewatching doesn't mean you hate new things. It just means you value emotional safety. People who rewatch often feel deeply, overthink situations, get emotionally attached, need mental comfort after social or mental exhaustion. Basically, their brain runs on high sensitivity mode. Here's a small test. If you've ever put on a familiar show just for background noise, rewatched a scene because it felt comforting, felt calmer after watching something you already knew, congratulations. Your brain knows how to protect itself. So next time someone says, why do you keep watching the same thing? Just smile. Because you're not stuck in the past. You're not boring. You're not wasting time. You're giving your brain something rare in today's world. Comfort, predictability, and emotional rest. And honestly, that's kind of smart. So go ahead, rewatch that show one more time. Your brain earned it.